Hi, live. Hopefully we're live. Hopefully we're live. Hopefully we're live. Welcome to the Joey Caesar Show. Hopefully we're live. I don't know. Who knows what goes on here. Welcome to the Joey Caesar Show. Looking into the camera, breaking the fourth wall. Been a while because I've been waiting. Probably the lads give it away that I'm what I'm doing. The lads give it away. The lads give it away what I'm going to be unboxing, unsealing today. Beatles at number one. Now and then video, 30 million views. To the critics. To all your critics out there. That's what the Beatles are doing. Number one in the UK, I guess in the top 20 in the US. Terrible effort in Australia. Miserable effort. Can't even get the single here. Can't even buy it. It's out of stock. But thankfully I've been listening to the song on Spotify. And finally, the red and the blue came out. The red and the blue. The red and the blue came out finally. 2 weeks later in Australia. 2 weeks later. And the vinyl's out now too. I'm a bit over the criticism of the vinyl. The tracks are out of order. The tracks are out of order. They've got to fit the tracks to suit the record. Dumbos. Okay, reason these came out. Where did these come out? Because 1973 these came out. Right. Me, Beatles nut, Beatles tragic. All I could afford on cassette, because I didn't like records, I never liked vinyl. I think the first vinyl I ever owned was the Rolling Stones Roll Gold. I think that's the first vinyl I ever owned. Wasn't very big on vinyl. The picture discs I was big on. They're gone. Someone else has got them. Interview with Sid Barrett, Pink Floyd, on one of the picture discs. Pink Floyd, they've worth a lot of money now. That's gone. It slipped through my hands. Certain X has got that. But I digress. The Joey Caesar could only afford on cassette the complete Beatles, or the Beatles number one, whatever it was called. It was all the number one hits of the Beatles. I had that, and I played it, 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 and I wrecked the tape. And I had Beatles ballads. That's all I ever had. My father had the 2 EPs of A Hard Day's Night and there's All My Loving EP. That's all he ever had. He was way into Cliff Richard and the Shadows. He's a big Shadows fan. Huge Shadows. I mean, Dad, the Beatles were listening to the Shadows. I mean, they do have Cry for a Shadow. And once again, I digress. I'm just over people criticising these releases. I'm over it. I'm over the I'm the Walrus thing. Hey, I like it. I like the new version. I get to hear all the other stuff. I've heard I Am the Walrus a million times. Rest you, Father. God, rest you, Father. Sit you down, Father. Rest you. I've heard all that over and over and over. Is he dead? I've heard. Now I can hear the other stuff. I can hear the other stuff that was buried in the mix. I can hear it. I go, oh, there's an orchestra. What is he doing? Oh, I don't like the mix of I Am the Walrus. It's an alternative mix. Over it, okay? Over all the criticism. Get over it. Be grateful you got something. I'm grateful to get these. I never had these. I never bought them. I never bought the vinyl. I never bought the cassettes. I never bought them because I thought, oh well, I'm not into vinyl. You could only get vinyl. You could get but they were dear as poison. Back when I was buying like in the 80s, oh dear man, these weren't cheap. Okay, now I'm a Beatles tragic. Okay, I'm a Beatles tragic. All right. There's only some of it. There's only some of the Beatles. I'm a Beatles obsessed by the Beatles. I'm obsessed by the Beatles. I did everything first. They conquered everything first. First the English group to conquer America. First group to have friggin' feedback on their records. First to have a #1 single that was over 8 minutes long. Had the first biggest, pre-order of all time, Can't Buy Me Love. They were the first! Everybody follows. Everybody follows them. All you can do is follow them. Alice Cooper said it best. All we can do, John, is follow you. You set the bar this high. We can only follow and try and knock you off, and they're never going to do it. Alright. Well, why are the Beatles so popular? Because you have the baby boomers who outnumber me, flaming 10-1. Then you have my generation who come to appreciate the Beatles. I mean, we had, I think the other CD, the Golden Oldies, cassette, didn't have CDs. The Golden Oldies was another one I had. In this country, especially this town, so backwards when I come to the Beatles and music in general, so backwards. Just so backwards, man. A bloody truck stop, I consider this town, still to this day, still a truck stop. Very ignorant. A lot of idiots live here now. A lot of idiots lived there here before, but there's just more of them. So, I digress. I'm having a rant. Okay, I'm entitled to a rant. I've had some time off. Right, let's open this one. What's so good about these albums? Oh man, what's so good? Oh, you can't do that. It's like you're in the studio with them. You know, it does highlight John, rhythm guitar playing to the front, Ringo's drumming to the front. I love You Can't Do That. One of my favourite Beatles songs. Can't Do That. One of my favourites. But yeah, let's upset the anal people. I'm going to keep the hype sticker. I'm not. I'll keep the hype sticker. I'll keep the hype sticker. I'm keeping the hype sticker. And I'll go on about it, but you know why? Oh yes, yes. Luckily for me, these days I've been listening to these on Spotify. Not even sponsored by Spotify, and I use it all the time, in the car, anywhere. Going walking, in the gym, use Spotify all the time. I heard these all on Spotify. It's like, oh, it's so good. It is so good. So good. Why do you like the Beatles that did everything first? They were the first. Did it through your thick heads, but they were the first. You can only follow. You can only follow. I don't care how big you're over your Led Zeppelin, you can only follow. Deep Purple, you can only follow. Who's touring here at the moment? Oh, Taylor Swift. Her album's at #1 in Australia. Shows you how backwards this country is. You can only follow Taylor. You can only follow. You can only follow, although I do recommend it, Britney Spears' biography. I bought it, I'm not reading it, but someone else is reading it. That's from the Mad Day Out. Yes, the Red Album. I love, okay, everybody praises the Red Album. The Red Album. Everybody praises this. I think it's great. I agree. That's the please me photo. I've got a lot of reading to do. Now, the other thing is, you got all these mixes. There's a few theories going around. My theory is, Giles Martin was just not mix one track from one album. He remixed them all. I mean, the rumour is, maybe we get Beatles for Sale next year. I really hope we get Rubber Soul. But the rumour is Beatles for Sale, because there's not many songs from Beatles for Sale. Okay, interesting. But he wouldn't clean up all the early tracks. He wouldn't just clean up one. He'd clean up the whole album. And then the other theory is a new anthology, remixed anthology coming out. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Hey, I'm entitled to my rants. Okay. I can rant all I want. You just want to rant about, I don't like the I Am the Walrus mix. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. And yet, someone did a poll last night on YouTube, and 58% of them loved the new remix of I'm the Walrus. You say you hate it, and yet you love it at the same time. And you want to see the hype sticker? No, you don't want to see the hype sticker. Why do you want to see the hype sticker? You've seen other people glue them to their albums and their CDs. Why? Yes, you got the baby boomers, you got my generation, then you got the younger generation after me. I mean, millennials do have some taste, thankfully. They don't have much money in their music. Poor old 90s. 90s suffered a bit. Nah, I ain't gonna bother showing it. Made in Germany. Yeah. Probably won't even play the CDs, guys. I'll just go in my collection and that'll be it. I'll show you a little bit. I'm going to show you everything because people took forever to get these. 2 weeks it's taken. We'll give JB Hi-Fi, but they did get them. They got them eventually. Unlike some people. So I don't like the video of I don't like the video of Now and Then. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Cried my eyes out, man, and I'm a grown man. So yeah, there you got it. But let's do it that way. Highly recommend them. Beatles fan, gotta have them. Gonna have to update the book now. Gonna have to update because I think this is a great book because it even has the anthology in it. There's a good book. I don't know if you can still get it, but they're gonna have to do it. Mojo are bringing out another magazine on the Beatles. Like I said, Beatles, and that's pretty good too. I think they do talk about the red and the blue in here. I haven't read it in a while. Another good one, another good mag if you get your hands on it. Another good magazine. So yeah, have a drink. Thankfully it's not too hot. So, to me, be grateful for what you're getting. Because in this country, we can't even get the single, we can't even get the CD, you can't even get the vinyl Now and Then, you can't even get it. You be grateful you got it. JB Hi-Fi out of stock. Thank you, pandemic. But this is the Showy Caesar signing out. Bye.